Hey, my name is Attorney Walter Wolf, the third. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. We're getting done the top 200 Social Security disability hearing questions. Here is number 190. The question is, how does your depression limit your ability to function? All right, I want to go through this real quick, but the first thing you need to get used to and know and understand is that depression falls under what's considered the 12.04 base listing. And the 12.04 base listing, let me just click it here so I can read the exact things, is one of those listings where they spoon feed you the information. It's just like, here's a tiny teaspoon, here's what we're looking for. It's one of those kind of gigs. So they go through these different sections, and when you read through, and I want you to Google it, Google SSA disability listing 12.04, this is for depression. They're looking for basically combinations of issues that you have in particular that cause your depression. Let me give you an example. One of the categories that has options in it that they're looking for, and I'll read it, depressive disorder characterized by 5 or more of the following. So looking for in your medical record to see if you have 5 of these things listed or more of these things listed in this category in your medical record. Number 1, depressed mood. Most people that have depression have depressed mood. Diminished interest in almost all activities. Appetite disturbance with change in weight. Sleep disturbance. Observable psychomotor agitation or retardation. Okay, so observable psychomotor agitation is like, continuous repetitive movement stuff that I do. That's how I ruin chairs. That's why all my chairs are ruined after 2 years, because I'm one of those hyper individuals that, I'm always constantly moving. And then, of course, I said the word retardation because it's a medical term for all of you people that are so woke that you are broken. I'm sorry. Please get a better life. All right, let's go on to the next one. Decreased energy. Feelings of guilt and worthlessness. Difficulty concentrating or thinking. Or thoughts of death or suicide. So these are the categorical options that they are looking for to figure out, define, decide whether or not you are disabled. Which is why, as I tell my claimants, it's ultra super duper important to go ahead and figure out, these types of terms ahead of time. If you know the answers to the questions ahead of time, these are the answers, then you're going to be much better at answering the questions with specific terminology or this terminology in your own words when describing your impairments. I think a lot of you guys are like, I need to come up with this brilliant way to define my depression. And I've heard brilliant. I've been in the hearing, I've heard brilliant. I've heard they took me to a forest, they explained how the trees equated to it and the fog came rolling in. I've heard brilliant. Most of you guys are not brilliant. Go to these words, read them, figure out your own version of what they are. I'll give you another category. Number 2, bipolar disorder. So this is, now we're switching up to depression. We're going to, did I do bipolar as a question option in here? Let me see. No, I didn't. So okay, we'll just throw in bipolar to the whole depression question. Bipolar, characterized by 3 or more. We need 3 of them or more of the following: pressured speech, flight of ideas, inflated self-esteem, decreased need for sleep, distractibility, involvement in activities that have a high probability of painful consequences that are not recognized, or increase in goal-directed activity or psychomotor agitation. Okay, so bottom line here is, I don't know why they didn't just do increase in goal-directed activity and then go to the next one and say psychomotor agitation, but they clumped those two together. They should have. Anyway, bottom line is this. I'm sure they'll fix it by making this a ridiculously, new, difficult test to beat, which is what the SSA is doing right now. 4 to 21, they changed everything about the musculoskeletal listing. So thanks, new political change. Thanks for that. Anyways, so basically, these are the things that we're looking for bipolar. Go to this, listing and read it. Learn it. Even if you don't understand, or if you have questions, go ask your attorney about what they are, and they can answer them and give you more details specific to them. Because frankly, here's the deal, guys. A lot of attorneys ask me, why are you making these videos? You're just teaching them how to do the sport of disability. The reality is that I don't have time to go through all of this stuff with each claimant. There's no way. There's no possible way. Think about it. It's taken me years just to record these top 200 because I had to shoot all these other videos, run a law firm, do all this other stuff, yada, yada. So the bottom line is education is key. This is me basically creating a fast-track version of education to understand how to answer these questions better so that when we are in that hearing, I can do things at a much higher level with you instead of having to worry about the kitty crap down here. That's my reasoning. All right. Now, remember, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Also, if you want to catch up with me, shoot me an email or give me a call. And I go live on YouTube every 8 to 10 on Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. Call in, but remember to use a fake name when you're calling in. That way I don't have to worry about the attorney-client privilege option. Have an absolutely wonderful day. I'll catch you later, and thanks so much. Bye-bye.